Okay, fuck MIRANJO. Welcome back, everyone. It's Friday, and I'm gonna watch the new Ousama ranking episode. It's literally just Friday. It's 12 a.m. right now, and it's transitioning to Friday, I could say. So, in the previous episode, the animation really skyrocketed, by which I mean it wasn't all that impressive, even though it was far better than the episodes that came before it. Awesome Ranking was struggling a bit in the second core compared to the first core, but with the previous episode, it looked like the average episode from the first core. That goes to say a lot because the first core was one of the best animated shows in the previous season, and previous season had some bangers. Previous season, I mean previous year. Yeah, sorry. But anyway, hopefully the animation will just go up from here because the show is setting up some major fights that are to come, like Oaken versus Butchie. That's obviously going to happen eventually. So pretty hyped for that. And Domus needs to talk with Butchie. He needs to talk shit out, sort it out with Butchie because him betraying Butchie, even though it was a major component, it was a major component to both Butchie's character and Domus's character. In the grand scheme of things, it didn't even mean shit because he changed his opinion almost instantly, and when Domus came back, there were bigger problems to deal with. So yeah, it did not affect the plot. It solely affected the characters, and the characters are all here now. So they should talk it out. I can't wait for that. I really want to see how they'll do that interaction because this is very important again for Butchie's growth. And if Kage wasn't in his corner, Butchie would have maybe even have gone to the dark side in the previous episode. As we saw, Kage said that Butchie was showing emotions of disgust, not really disgust, detest. He hated someone for the very first time in his life. He's a good boy. He's the goodest boy. So, yeah, he was going on the path of hatred. Makes sense. Domus literally tried to kill him. Domus thought he killed him. So, yeah. That's it. I'll get right into the episode. Pretty excited for this, as I am with every Awesome Ranking episode. Awesome Ranking, episode 16 in 3, 2, 1, now. I pressed the wrong button. Let's do that again. 3, 2, 1, now. Oh yeah, we ended here, where he said he's after MIRANJO. And they don't know who MIRANJO is, yeah. Has he heard about MIRANJO? What the fuck? How old is Butchie, really? This is how his mom died? Oh yeah, that just clicked. Jeez. Oh, the sound effects. Okay, fuck MIRANJO. The timing on that. There's the demon. Man, that was fucked up. Where was Boss when that shit was happening? Where was anyone? That was a heavy opener. Damn. And now this opening will hit even harder. There we go. The mirror. Bocchi finds it. Now I get it. That's not Bocchi bleeding. That's his mum bleeding. That was fucked up. Bocchi's seen some shit. I'm sure Miranjo has her reasons for doing what she's doing, but fuck her. Fuck her. Holy shit. Bocchi's mom, from what you've seen, is a very good person, kind-hearted person. So, yeah, she doesn't deserve any of that. Why? So he betrayed? Jeez, what the fuck? I mean, yeah. Of course he'd do something in that situation. So just beat up the children, how nice. When Desha was standing there, there was Despa and Oaken behind them. Go Gigan, I'm on your side. Do the right thing. Dude, you're ripping a child. You have no right to talk about rights and wrongs. Oaken? No, no, that's not Oaken. Hey, was that Oaken? Desha, you are fucked up. Did he kill the kid? Okay. The king's duty is to kill children. Wow, that animation. This is really well animated. What did he pierce electricity? What did he do? That's right, Domus, you were an incompetent teacher. Not him. Don't throw them away. Mm-hmm. He's very strong. Yeah, he was competent with 7th. Not as much as you are, man. That'll be epic. That'll also be like the completion of a good character arc. Claim the demon's head. But it's still fucked up. Yeah. War is always stupid. Oh, but having these people as your subordinates, doesn't that just go against all of it? There's no way Oaken is turning out as a good guy later on. Ah, should have just let him go. How do you know that, Kage? Kage just knows all types of sign languages. Okay. Um, yeah. All these characters are cool as fuck. The king. Buji's face. So cute. He can't tell what you're saying. But he can probably see that, so it's fine. I mean, we know what Domus has gone through, right? But that's still asking too much. Yeah, yeah, that look. I am so happy that this is happening. You just said it's okay though. Man, he's fast. I mean, he's always been fast. Oh, really expressive animations. This episode is really good. Exactly what I was thinking. He's so fucking fast. It's a really cool 3D background. Wow, this is just so well animated. So expressive for no reason. So good. Oh, Oaken's up again. He is dislocating his joints. Didn't expect that, did you? And that's how we're ending the episode. Jeez. I have some stuff to talk about. That can wait. Let me enjoy the ending. That's so cool the way it's done. Kage looks like a shadow all the time. It's like a cloth animation, like Chinese cloth animation with Kage as a shadow. Really cool way to do it. And again, this is a completely different style of animation. So, all right, that's the episode. The most interesting and plot relevant part of this episode was the beginning, which I don't want to watch again for obvious reasons. Hey, let's look at it. Let's look at it. It's fine. Gosh, this is so fucked up though. So here, this is obviously Boss's kingdom. That is totally fucked up. And she's begging Miranjo not to hurt the kid. She's not a dragon. There's the mirror. That she's just not really relevant. It's not a magical mirror or anything. She's just signaling people to fire arrows here. Yeah, this is fucked up. This is fucked up. I obviously can't listen to the audio again. The sound designer, whoever it is, did a fucking incredible job. I'm just gonna check who the sound designer is, just real quick. The sound designer worked on, what was that? Mob Psycho, assistant at Mob Psycho, and also designed the sound effects for Haikyuu. Haikyuu has some really good sound effects, and the sound director is Naruto's sound director, and Naruto has like iconic sound effects, right? So really good sound design here, really grossed me out and made me feel the pain. Because with sound design, you can really make someone feel pain. Episode 4, Jujutsu Kaisen. Yuji's thrown through a wall by the special grade curse, and then when he hits the ground, of course, it's very well animated by Hironori Tanaka, I think. And when he hits the ground and bounces off the ground, just tumbles continuously, you can hear the crunching of the bones. And it's similar sound effects used here. And it's just so painful. So what I thought when they said that Miranjo is the one who killed Boji's mom, is that probably poison, probably some sort of magic that made her ill. I did not think it was so direct, right? Like, she just tried to take over the country and then just killed her with gigantic fucking arrows. Where the fuck is Boss here? No idea. Where are all of who all knows Miranjo? Apes knows who Miranjo is. Dorsch knows who Miranjo is. None of them are here. So maybe they were lured away with like a main battle, and then she was here and she was the one killed. But why did Miranjo do this? Or she was also planning on killing. It's not like she was planning on killing Boji. It's more like she just didn't give a shit, like if Boji dies or not. Boji's mom was begging for Boji's life, and Miranjo didn't give a care. And this perfectly timed moment, I told, fuck Miranjo, and she got fucked. She didn't expect that. The arches were goblins, right? Or maybe just the same people as... Are these the same people as Gigan's people? I'm not sure. Because if that's the case, then this might be... No. I don't think so. I don't think these are the same people as Gigan's people. And even if they are, they're just a mercenary group. They just move towards the money. Kid Boji's seen some shit. I don't know how he even recovered from that. No one can recover from that. That is fucked up. Yeah. Like standing in a pool of your mom's blood, that is fucked up. And the way that it was very subtly shown in the opening, really good idea. Of course, it's Shingo Natsume. Shingo Natsume. I'm really sorry. What's his name? Why can I only think of Shingo Natsume? The guy who animated the pain scene. There we go. Shingo Yamashita, not Shingo Natsume. I mean, these names do get a bit confusing though. Shingo Natsume, Shingo Yamashita, Shinichiro Watanabe, Keiichiro Watanabe. So yeah, apologize for that, but Shingo Yamashita is a name that I should remember. And yeah, he did a very good job of showing that really subtly in the opening. I thought it was Boji bleeding, which would be really bad, a really bad situation, but it was not Boji bleeding, and it was something even worse. So yeah, props to him. He does that, like, you know, like the guitar scene in Jujutsu Kaisen's second opening. You're just wondering, oh, that's a cool scene, but then it actually has relevance to the story. So yeah, he does that. He's very good at that. Ugh. The demon that saves her. So the demon is the bad guy, or so I'm thinking. But the demon was a lolly in the opening, or not maybe a lolly, could be a shota. Don't know. But from what I've seen, is that the demon is a bad guy. And no matter what intentions Miranjo had there, what she did was totally fucked up, and I dislike her. Not hating her character. I don't think she's a bad character. No, all characters in Ousama ranking are good. I just don't like Miranjo. She is not nice. She just doing that to Boji's mom, and Boji is fucked up, and I'm glad she got double crossed. Or should I be glad she got double crossed? We need more context. We need the in total backstory. The only reason they're not giving us the whole backstory of the situation between the demon, we know who the demon is, but we don't know the connection between demon and Miranjo, and we don't know the connection between Miranjo and King, boss. So that's all. That's the only missing pieces left, and Boji is gonna fight boss now. Boss is entirely dependent on his strength from what we've seen, so he has no chance against Boji, hopefully. But would be cool to see how they make the fight interesting. And Boji even pierced through magic. He pierced through lightning. So no way can anyone even harm this dude. The only one who can harm him is, of course, Oken, who has regenerative powers. So that I don't really understand how Oken can even be killed. And the Despa binding comes into play again, where he bound Oken in a way that, no, you can't get free, but Oken can break his bones, break his joints, break anything he wants to break, and then get free using that. And yeah, there's a storm brewing up right now. They set a plan of having Boji go up against Boss, and yeah, I don't really know. I don't really think I know what's gonna happen. And Boss, I also dislike Boss. He's fucked up. Like, in his desire for strength, he sacrificed his wife. He sacrificed his firstborn's strength. Really fucked up things to do. I don't like him, and I don't like Miranjo. Just seeing what she did to Boji's mom. So anyone who hurts mothers, they're the fucking lowest of the low, and they tried to kill Best Mom Healing too. So fuck them. I'm sure I'll see more to them, see that there's more to them that meets the eye. I already know that there's more to them that meets the eye, but just from what I've seen, they're not good people. What else? The animation in this episode, really good. I probably said that already, so I'm just gonna skip over that. The lightning there looked really Kitsuna Lightning-esque, Kitsuna Lightning-esque. I want to see who animated this. So an animator named Kanako Yoshida did the character acting segments. That's pretty cool. And then the rest of them are artist unknown, which is actually pretty good to see. When you see artist unknown good cuts by artist unknown, it just means that you have in-house animators who are just doing a good job. Yeah, so Boji is really fast, isn't he? Especially this last segment where he was really fast. This segment, it was so cute. I'm going to use this as the thumbnail. Let me just find the right frame. Okay, here he's already starting to get sad. This is just happy Boji. This is the thumbnail. Let's go with happy transitioning to sad Boji as thumbnail, because it's good. But the most important component of this episode was definitely Gigan and his backstory. Cool to see that, but I don't blame Gigan for what he did. I think he did the right thing. I know it's war. I know sacrificing children is like a small thing in war. It's not really important. Let's talk about Oken for a second, right? First of all, the very name Oken. The show does that a lot, naming puns. I don't know what Despa means. I don't know what Desha means, but healing. Healing has healing magic. Healing. Then we have boss. He's like a fucking boss, is what I'm guessing it is. Boji, Hitoribochi means being alone, and Boji is a lonely kid. Kage is literally a shadow, and Kage means shadow. So with Oken, O means king, and ken means sword, at least as far as I know. As far as my Japanese comprehension goes, I think that's what it means. And he is the king's sword. He is, as you saw, Desha's right-hand man, and he was the one just cheering up Desha that, yeah, you did kind of, what you did was kind of fucked up, but you gotta do fucked up things when you're a king. I know why you're doing this, right? I don't blame you for doing this. And then he looks at what's being done and he's also a bit disgusted. You saw that in his face. So his quest for immortality, we still don't know how that happened, why he decided that he wanted to be immortal. And it's not like he didn't know the side effects. We know that he knew the side effects, but he still chose to be immortal. So there's that. And yeah, that's about it with Oaken side of things. That's the new things that we know about Oaken. And yeah, the fight, was that Oaken who stopped Gigan? And that has to be Oaken, right? Yeah, that's definitely Oaken. Let's look at his armor. Okay. And what is he wearing afterwards? Okay, yeah, that's him. Oaken stopped him without even being immortal. So he was always really fucking strong. And add immortality on top of that, hard opponent to beat. He's definitely their younger brother, because he did say ni, I think, while referring to Despa. I think he said Despa ni, which is a really friendly way of saying brother. So yeah, so that was confirmed. He's not like a cousin or anything. He looks very similar to them, and he's also their blood brother. And that's about everything in this episode. Really intriguing episode as always, but the plot actually moved forward quite a bit. And while the 2 episodes that came before this, they weren't anything spectacular, this episode really showed me why I love Ousama Ranking so much. The complicated characters, the way the characterization is done, backstory for a character that I didn't even know I needed backstory for. But it's not just that character, it allowed the plot to move forward. It showed us more about Oaken, more about Despa, more about Desha. Introduced a new character, which is their father, in the backstory of Gigan. So it's still doing what it's always done, and that's just solid fucking characterization and really good backstories. So I'm still enjoying the show a lot, and also the ending point, pretty good cliffhanger to end it at, which is just Oaken waking up and his eyes there, it's bloodshot. He wants to commit some murder. So I don't think, now that I think about it, he might kill Despa. So I don't want that to happen. Despa is a good guy. He only does things for money, but he's still kind of nice. And he takes his role of teacher very seriously, because he didn't think of stuff like, what if Boji goes against him in the future? So he didn't think of anything like that. He just taught Boji. He taught him to be stronger than his brother, stronger than Buzz, all of them. He made him the strongest person in this universe right now, except maybe Oaken. So yeah, he takes his role as teacher very seriously, which is another very good plus point for him. And yeah, that's about it. Very good episode, good animation, good music, horrifying sound effects, and the plot moved forward, and it's right now at a very interesting point as well. So that's about it. If you enjoyed my reaction and review, please leave a like. If you want to see more of it, subscribe. If you did not like it, then comment down below what I can do to improve. And that's about it. Thanks for the views.